Hello, third grade, and welcome to our second part of our reading skill for today. We're going to continue looking at figurative language. Now remember, figurative language is a phrase or a sentence or words that mean something different than what they say. We learned about idioms, that are phrases that mean something different than what they say, like, "It's raining cats and dogs outside." We also learned about alliteration, which has the same beginning sound in each word. Morgan Mouse munched marshmallows merrily. Or Best Buy. We also learned about hyperboles, which are exaggerated statements, like "we waited in line all day." We also learned about ways to compare using figurative language. You can compare two things using is or are or was or were, all the forms of is. Using a metaphor. Her smile is the sun. Or you could use like or as. He is as fast as a rabbit. That would be a simile, comparing two things using like or as. We also learned about onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia are sound words. And the last one we talked about was personification, when objects have human qualities, like the tree was dancing in the wind. Today we will be using our knowledge of figurative language to figure out the missing picture. So the directions say, read each sentence. Determine the type of figurative language used. When finished, use your answers here to help you color the mystery grid. Example, if your answer to question 2 has the color blue under it, color all of the number 2's blue. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see our 2 worksheets. There's numbers on the sides that go along with the numbers on the top. Then you have a phrase and 3 options. We'll do the first couple together so you can see what it looks like. Read each sentence. Determine the type of figurative language used. When finished, use your answers to help you color the mystery grid. Number 1, in Alaska, it is frigid and cold during the dead of winter. Now this phrase, the dead of winter, that doesn't really mean that the winter is dead. So that means something different than what it says. So that means it's going to be white. So anything that is a 1 will be colored white. So I could get my white from my pen and color over all of the 1s with white, just like that. Now you could finish those if you would like. We'll do one more practice together. The snow was a soft white blanket covering the ground. Well, it's comparing the snow, get my different color. It's comparing the snow to a blanket. It's using was, so that would be a metaphor. So anything that's a 2, I'll color purple. See, I see a whole lines of 2's over here. I'm going to grab my purple highlighting tool because that's a little larger and color all of my 2's over here in purple. If I saw any more, then I'd also color those in purple. Okay, just like that, you can color it in. Probably a lot better than I can. For the rest of them, you will be choosing the correct figurative speech, the figurative language that matches the sentence on this side. Once you are finished with all of these and have completed your grid on the top, you can move on to the next activity. If you need help remembering the figurative language, you can look at them on the page before this.